It's time to fire Bob. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.media. Ontario's Auditor General has determined that electricity consumers across the province have paid tens of billions of dollars more than they needed to over the past several years, and it's all due to Liberal government central planning. Things are only going to get worse. Bonnie Lysak's latest audit says that between 2006 and 2014, electricity ratepayers forked over $37 billion more than they should have. Lysak determined that between now and 2032, those same consumers will spend an additional $133 billion in excess charges. Think of that, $133 billion in excess charges. Energy Minister Bob Chiarelli claims his number one goal is lower power rates for Ontarians. But under the Liberals, rates have increased 80% over the last 10 years, and more price increases are to come. The Liberals have spent more than a decade undoing the mild market-based reforms brought in by the previous Conservative government. They've adopted a central planning approach that would make Beijing proud, and that's only driven up costs. From green energy plans that have cost consumers nearly $10 billion extra dollars over the last few years to exporting surplus power at a loss that amounts to billions as well, Ontario's energy planning has been disastrous. The audit even shows that it went against the legislated process and regulations. The man in charge of all of this is Bob Chiarelli, and Chiarelli has to go. So we've launched a petition at FireBob.ca. In our governmental system, when a minister screws up, especially on this scale, they need to resign. That is what we call ministerial accountability. But when Bob Chiarelli is criticized, he doesn't take responsibility. He doesn't show accountability. He deflects, or worse, he attacks. Last December, when Lysak released a report showing that Ontario got little value from the smart meter program, Chiarelli actually said she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't understand the system. He attacked the Auditor General. Now, as prices rise, they went up in November. They're scheduled to go up in January. Chiarelli is saying, hey, lower prices are my top priority. Well, I've got news for you, Bob. You have failed. You have failed big time. And if you won't do the right thing and resign, then you need to be fired. We want to keep the pressure on Chiarelli and his boss, Premier Kathleen Wynne. We're going to be running radio ads calling for Chiarelli to be fired, and these ads will air in key markets across Ontario. If you want to support this, then please consider donating to our campaign. Every $10, $15, or $25 will ensure that thousands of Ontarians hear our message and join the call for Chiarelli to go. Other media aren't going to push on this issue. We at The Rebel will be the only ones doing it. Other media will report and run, but they won't push for Chiarelli to go. If you can help us, then please donate now. We're supported by you. If you can't donate, then please help spread the word by posting our petition page at FireBob.ca on your own Facebook page, or email it to your family and friends. We plan on airing these ads as soon as possible, and we'll keep you up to date on the progress. But please, if you can donate, do so. Or if you can't, make sure you sign our petition and spread the word. Make sure your voice is heard. Sign now, FireBob.ca. Go there now, FireBob.ca.